Now you first to not how to digitize, sorry, digitize. You first digitize the white. Digitize closed shape. I start here and I follow this from the outside like this. Right click, left click, right, 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 left, right, 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 left, right, right, left, right, left, right, 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 left. I go inside, sorry, backspace. Left click, right, right, left, left. I hold the control and then this line is exactly 0 degrees. Left click. I release the control. Now left click here. Right click, right click, right click, and I press enter here. And it matches with the start point. Now I click O, that selects it. Letter O is selected. Now I select the white and now I click on outline because I need to see what is behind it. So that's an outline there, the white outline. Now I do the black. So digitize closed shape. I choose the back. You see here in the corner the black is working. So left click, right, 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 left, right, left, 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 right, 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 right. I zoom in with the mouse wheel. I zoom in to see it better. So here right again, here left, right, left, right, left, right, 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 left, right click, right, right, right. Oh, backspace because I fucked it up in 3 places. So I right click here, right click here, sorry, right click here, right, left, then left, right, very close to that one, here right again, right, right, right click, right, left here. I zoom out all with the wheel, in and out with the wheel, right click, right, 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 around here, right again, right click, right click, right, right, again, right click all along because it's a curve. Yeah, right click here and then a left click here, and then I go down, a right click here, and now here I just press enter and it closes this gap here like this. So we have the black outline, we can go to fill. First we press O to select the last one, or we just go here to select and select this black one, and we can fill it, but we don't fill it, we go back to outline because we need to see the earphones or whatever. And now we do the earphones. Digitize closure. And now we choose this gray. We double click on it, so we see here in the corner it's gray. So we start, let's say, here in this corner. That has to go over the black. So right click here, left click here, then left click here, one right click here, one left here, one left here, right here, left, right click, left click here, and then I just press the space and it's finished. So now again I just show you, I select it and I can fill it, but I won't fill it, so I leave it like outline, because I need to see what is below it. And below it is some green, which I go and do a closed shape with green. Let's say this green, I double click on it, so that is my working color now here in here. So I do one right click here, one right click around here, one around here, one here, and close it by pressing the space button, and we have that. And oh, I did it the other way, and anyway, no problem. I correct it. I select it by pressing O. That letter O selects the last shape, and I make it a bit bigger. So now we have the whole green here outside, and now we have a closed circle. And I do the color, I have the green, yeah. And now this is a closed shape. I just bring it here, yeah. And now what I do, I duplicate it, and I make it 10% smaller, like this. And now I click on both of them, this one and this one. So I click on them by pressing Ctrl. So we have selected both of them, and what I do, I align in the centers vertically and horizontally, so align centers. So now we have those two aligned, yeah. Now we fill them both, and now I click on a neutral space like this. Then I choose the upper shape, and I go here to software settings, embroidery settings, and I set the overlap to 0. I press OK, And now I go to edit objects, and I will remove overlaps like this. Yeah, and now I press delete, and the inner one is removed. So I change this one to fill satin, and I go to where do I go? Add stitch angles. So here. So what I do, I add my stitch angles from here to here, here to here. Oh, this has to be 90 degrees, and this has to be 0 degrees. I press enter, and we have a nice satin stitch. So now we can, I press O again, so we select it, and I put it here to its place, just to cover that gray thing here. And now I do some darker gray, just simple lines, like I go to digitize, open shape, and I do the open shape, left click, left click, left click, and left click again, and I press enter, not enter, space, and it won't close it because it's not a closed shape. So I change the color, this one to a heavier gray, so I O to select it, is selected now, and I go and I change the color to this one. So now we have that color, and now we do the two small circles. We go to circle oval, we do our circle here, it will be something about this size. I am pressing now the left button on my mouse. Now I release the left button, and I go to here, and I press Alt, and then I press the space. So we have the open shape. Now we can select it, press O. Now make it the size you want. I think it will be this size, well, a bit bigger. So we make it a bit bigger. Yeah, so now just a little bit more. Yeah, now I click here on duplicate. It's duplicated now. Now I shrink it by twice 10%, even 3 times, and then I click on this one as well, so they are both selected, and I align them here, the centers, and here it is. So now they are both selected. Now I just change the color to darker gray, and here it is. I will fill whatever it has to be filled. I fill this one, fill, yeah. I fill the black, fill, and I fill the white. Well, not yet, because we have here to do some more work. So those two are, well, the head is ready anyway. Now we remove overlaps. I click on the gray one, and I go to edit and I go to remove overlaps, but here I go back to software settings, embroidery settings, and I put the overlap. I am on the meters, not okay, it's not inches, it's millimeters, and I put it to 1.2. okay, and now I do the remove overlaps, and now if I take this one, you see there is no overlap, so I press Ctrl Z, and it goes back to space, and you continue this way. So I might come back and make a further video, but now I have to go. So that's all.